first one is professionalism. Professionalism. If you are working in a professional organization and if you are a professional, it minimizes incidents of conflict in your organization and it lends to better internal customer service. I will give you one example. You come in the morning, you know that the right thing to do is to say good morning to those you meet along the way. So you come in, you open, you see the front desk, good morning. You go, you're going to good morning, good morning, good morning. Maybe it's 7, 8 times you have to say good morning. Now some people say, well, miss, I used to say good morning. And I get this a lot, a lot. And trust me, I have trained thousands of people in customer service. And this is one of the biggest thing, miss. And you already know what I'm going to say. I used to say morning and nobody answer me. And so I stop say good morning, miss. And I say, well, I did not know that good morning was a question. So when you say good morning, you stand around waiting for an answer. It's not a question. Good morning is not a question. Why are you waiting for an answer? You do the right thing because you know it's the right thing to do. And that's professionalism. That's not taking it personal. The fact that somebody else was not brought up properly or have a grievance, that's their issue. You say good morning and you're not waiting for a response because it's not a conversation you're trying to engage in, at least not this early in the morning when you come to work. So good morning and you are gone. So the fact that they answered or didn't answer is not a priority. And so we need to let go of some of these little petty things that hold us down. And that is what occurs in a professional organization. It's about your character, your values, and your competency. It's not just about the work you do. Professionalism is not just that you are able to do the best memo and letters and work. Your character and your values say that you are somebody who have manners. And so you walk in and sorry if the others don't have manners. You say your good morning and you continue to say your good morning. Continuing with the issue of professionalism, these are some unprofessional conduct that has no place in the workplace. And it lends to conflict because people are looking and sizing up and evaluating what's going on and how is it that that Denise can get away with this and then me now you're pressuring me. So a lot of unprofessional conduct lends to issues with internal customers because people feel that the scales are not balanced. And so things like gossiping, cheese, again, this is a huge one in our work environment. People who gossip. It is a cause for you see, because we could look at internal customer and say this is what you should do and this is what you should do. Sorry, that's not how I prefer to teach customer service to internal customers. I believe we need to look at the root causes of the issue because we could say to people, it's not going to work unless we address the root causes. What causes the conflict among co-workers that leads to it being so difficult for them to get along? So the gossiping, and you know how it goes, right? If you gossip to me, you will gossip about me. So there's no trust at all that goes on in most of these office environments. I cannot understand why we do this because it's going to get back. No two way about it. It's going to get back to the person that you shared this information about. It's a small space. It's a small space. Know who your friends and who your colleagues are. There's a difference, and we will look at that in a minute. So gossiping has no place in the workplace. It's one of the biggest reasons why we have conflict in the workplace and we're not working together as professionals. This is a behavior that needs to stop. Do not allow your ears to be used as a garbage can. Do not, because people, there will be those, and it's hard to say, listen, I don't gossip. or I don't want to hear. It's one of the hardest things to do, to just be able to tell people, listen, I don't want to hear that. So how do I combat gossip? I stay busy. I'm always the one in around my computer, and I'm always, if I see you coming, I start typing. I start typing. I am busy. And busy people don't have time to gossip. You're talking, I am not looking up. I am and I'm not listening. So don't give people your full attention if they're trying to waste your time. Minimize the time that you spend, in idleness and nonsense. I know in the front desk you can't use your headset, but if you're in an area where you can use your headset, the headset helps to create a barrier between you and some others in terms of gossip, those who you know will bring and carry. It's a culture in many workplaces, but it can't stop with you. It can't stop with you. If in the least you can't, like express yourself in terms of saying I'm not a gossiper and I don't want to gossip, at least let it stop right there with you. Let it stop right there with you until you have learned to just say no, I don't want to hear. At least when it comes to your ear, let it die right there. That's the least you can do. But it is a real issue. And please ensure that you are not a part of that community of gossipers. It is not healthy for your work environment. What lends to a lot of gossiping is the clique. And I know we like to be friends and, in the workplace and so, but the clique is not healthy. It has no space in the workplace. What a clique does is include some and exclude others. And it lends to that feeling of others feeling excluded from certain conversation. Or so don't form cliques. Break them up, break up those cliques. They have no place in a professional environment. Loud noise, officers who have their radio playing loud or who are talking loud in the office, and it sounds like a fish market. And if you're not practicing the fish philosophy, then you have no place making such a loud noise in the office. Personal grievances and vendettas, right? Somebody talked about you or hurt your feelings, and then you hold that against them. And you are going to hold this against them from now until death do us part. It's a marriage now. Leave the person, deal with the grievances when they are tiny. As soon as it happens, you want to find a way to deal with it. One of the trouble here is that we've not learned how to have these difficult conversations. You've not learned how to have these difficult conversations. Somebody offend you, and instead of addressing it with them, you tell everybody, except them. That's how gossiping starts. That's how grievances continue. Somebody offend you, maybe they didn't even know they offended you. Maybe they didn't even know. So how do you deal with that? You're going to find an appropriate time and you're going to address it. Maybe it's in the evening, you go home and you just can't sleep because this thing is bothering you. And so you message and you say, hey, Denise, maybe you didn't realize it, but earlier today you so and so, and it made me feel a bit a kind of way. And then Denise said, oh my girl, I didn't know. I am so sorry. And I said, okay, thanks. I just wanted you to know. And she could be so devastated about the fact that she offended you, but she did not know. So it's these little grievances have no place in a professional environment. You know what? I see more grievances in the workplace than I see among in relationships, and I have to sometimes ask the people who are in these grievances: Are you dating? Are you looking to get married or something? Are you going to be living together? Because men don't fight like husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend because it's unprofessional. You see, we don't know where to draw the line. And so grievances occur when you are in a relationship because you have emotions flying around. You have feelings for somebody, then that's where grievances happen because emotions are running high. So what? You have feelings for your coworkers? Why is it that we are having so much grievances in the workplace? And some people don't like when I address it like this, but it's the truth. Why are we having grievances with people that we are saying we don't even really care about? That's worrying to me. How are we dealing with these emotions? It's